Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today I present to you my Lamborghini Sian because we're gonna be using this in Gauntlet. That's right, baby, we're back to Gauntlet now. First of all, why do I say that? Well, I haven't made a video on Gauntlet for a very long time, but that was out of choice. However, as of late, it wasn't my choice to not make videos on it because for the last several weeks, Gauntlet has not been working for me. You know, I talked about it before where apparently some issues with the cheater board in TLE's, unjustified cheater board, obviously, and apparently that also messes up Gauntlet and I could not play Gauntlet. I missed out even on my dices for the Treasure Rush, but no worries, new season is here and I am able to play it. So let's do just that, and of course, it's time to bring the Lambo team. Now, by default, the game obviously pre-selects what cars it wants me to use just based on the rank of the cars and how new they are. Basically, it's the highest rank and the newest cars. That's how it shows. That's why the Reventon roster, it's put even before. That's something really good like the Shooting 300 Plus. But either way, don't worry. Let me select some Lambos and let's get this going. Now, I know what you're thinking, and let me explain. Let me explain why did I bring these cars. Now, I have already made videos before with a team of Lamborghinis, but as of late, you know that a bunch of Lambos were added in classes, specifically three, that being the Hurricane Sterrado, the Hurricane Evo Spider, and the Reventon Roadster. And also very recently, the Lamborghini Terzo Millennio got rebalanced, so that's why I prioritize adding these four Lambos over here, because, you know, it's the new blood, let's say, for the game, because these are old cars at the end of the day, but this is the new blood of Lambos in the game. And of course, I also brought my Sian just because it's a beauty, and how could I not? It's my favorite Lambo in Class S. So yes, this is gonna be my lineup. I don't know if this is a good lineup or not. I just decided to start with the Hurricane Sterrado because of the really good nitro with triple tap, and from there onwards we'll see how things go, because I have no idea. I don't expect amazing results, but let's see what he can do. Oh, my boosters. Let me work on that. So obviously the first thing that I need to do is set up my defense lab. And here we go. This is Dragon Tree Tenerife. Tenerife, I don't know how to pronounce that. Tenerife, how you would in Spanish, because that it's in Spain, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, so yeah, let's go with my Sterrato. Oh yeah, baby, and I kept it on this color because I really like this color. It's not exactly the same tone as the Sian, neither on the game nor in real life. It's not meant to be the exact same color, but it does have that same general shade. It's like some sort of olive green and looks super dope. Now, don't ask me why GameLove decided to give every single Lambo V12 engines, and well, the Sterrado and this being Hurricane should be V10. But okay, whatever, I stopped questioning. I still hope that they fix it at some point, but it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest and say that I have absolutely no idea what's the performance of the Hurricane Evo Spider. I pro'd it out, never really played with it because it's one of the Lambos that I like the least in terms of look, simply because it looks very strange on how they made it into a convertible and it messes up the engine cover. I don't love it, but oh well. So at some point I will test it out, and you know what? Normally I do retry a bunch of times until I get a good lap, but I think that was good enough for my skill level. I know probably you, the watcher, can do a better lap than I did, but you know, I have skill issues, so this is completely fine by me. I can live with this. It's fine. And of course I didn't get to my Sian because the race is shorter than that. So my Sian is only really gonna start showing up once I get into races that are like a minute and a half, a minute 15 or something like that. And now with that, we have access to do the races and finally to get my dices. Seriously, I missed so many dices all of last week because of this issue. But anyway, let's hope that I don't think I'm on cheaterboard anywhere, so I should be able to do this, but let's see. So, this is the leaderboard where I am, or the division that I am at. At the standard, the base points, I'm on position 150, so that tells me that they're not playing too much. I don't know, it's early in the season, so who knows. So I'm not gonna even pick which races I do, I'm just gonna go for whatever I choose at random and just jump into it, because otherwise you're gonna see the same races over and over in the tracks that I know how to do. And I think it's a little bit more interesting just to, you know, get whatever I can do in the race as opposed to oh, I only want to do Orbital Loop and Terra 9, you know? So nah, let's do whatever we get. Now, towards the end of the season, when I'm actually trying to get set a pretty good, not set a good time, rather to get good attack laps, that is when I do go into more picking which races I'm gonna do. Like, oh no, this is a race that I can never do well enough. But at the start of the season, like it is right now, or rather, I get matched against people who haven't set up an insanely high rating they don't have a great rating in the current season, which means that either they have not been challenged at all, or simply maybe their races aren't amazing. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to just go ahead and jump in saying that, oh, it's because they're bad players. That's not necessarily the case. Maybe just like them, like myself, just submitted it right now, and that's why I'm being matched against them. But there we go. That's a W. Not a problem for that one. Actually, I didn't get even to my 4th car. It's alright. And by the way, I forgot to mention that I put the Reventon Roadster almost at the end, because in spite of this being the highest ranked Lambo, it's by far not the best one. So it really, this car shouldn't be 1862. Should have been like 1860 at best. Jesus, I don't know why I got it right there. But anyway, yeah, let's get to the next race. Alright, there's my first reward. 1 race, 1 W. Let's go, baby. Now I'm in under position 10. 100. Let's go. Alright, so we have... Oh, look at that. Listen, that was just random luck, okay? You see, I'm not cherry picking anything. It just gave me that one. What can I say? I really like Orbital Loop. I tend to get relatively decent results overall. In fact, I've seen people really hate when they get Orbital Loop for their defense lap. Whenever I get it, it's like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of points, because people really... Well, it's a 50-50. People... It could mean a lot of points, or it could mean no points, because sometimes people do go like, oh, I want to challenge this, but because maybe they don't have tons of experience on this track, I end up defeating a lot of them, even if my lap isn't necessarily amazing. But I said that it's a 50-50 because sometimes what also happens is that people go like, oh no, it's Orbital Loop, I'm not even gonna bother, and they don't do it and they don't challenge me ever. Like, oh great, so I'm not gaining any points passively. So any points that I gain, I need to do it actively by doing attacks, as opposed to just my defense being good and giving me some points in that way. But anyway, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, finally, now that, like I mentioned, we already got this Lambo since quite a while back. But the fact that now we also have the, what I assume is going to be the last class is Lambo for a long time, and by that obviously I mean the Terzo Millennio. Well, I think it's a good moment to bring them, and there we go. Finally my CN came out to play. Hello, you beauty. How's it going? Looking good. And alright, that's first place. Let's go. Devo, Centenario, Faraday, Ultima, Huayra. Not bad cars except for the Huayra. I do believe that the Huayra is kind of a bad car, and no matter, I'm very, very slowly working on that car because, man, I need that thing in my life. Alright, there's my reward. Still 2 out of 2, and someone challenged me and I beat him. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. What do we get over here? That's gonna be... Is this the same guy that I just beat? No, it's not. Listen, you've seen that I'm just literally picking the first race that it's on the list. It's not my fault. The game wants me to play Orbital Loop. I will, okay? What can I do against fate? And my opponent is apparently invisible. Good. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it's fine. Whatever. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, the reason why, like I mentioned, I brought the Sterato for the first car. Acceleration, I think it's pretty much on par with the other good accelerator Lambos in this class, meaning the Centenario and the Cian. And then on top of that, the nitro duration on this thing, it's dope. Now, the handling isn't amazing, but with such good nitro duration, you can really still just use the triple tap right away, pick all the speed that you can, and then eventually switch to perfect nitro. And then when I get to different Lambos, well then, yeah, I be more conscious about my nitro usage. Oh man, Terzo Millennio. I still miss the amazing nitro that I used to have. But as I said in the video where I talked about it, where I did a pro test of this car, if you haven't checked that, link is on the description. No, it's actually showing up on the screen right now. But yeah, it's not a bad car. People are just calling it that it's a horrendous car because people are, well, I don't want to insult anybody, but people are just being childish, okay? Yeah, the car isn't amazing, but that doesn't make it a horrendous car, as a bunch of people were saying like, oh my god, the car is garbage, it's trash. No, it's not. It's a mid car. That's all it is, and honestly, I'm fine with that. But there's a difference between mid and just trash, so there is that. Alright, so my opponent driving a Faraday, Reventon Roadster, a Rash, we got a Hurricane Evo Spider, and a Silver Lightning that wasn't fully upgraded. Oh, so that's the one that was decreasing his total rank. Yeah, it looked a little bit low, but it's fine, it's fine. That's another W, let's go, baby! And my opponent remains to be invisible, by the way, so... Okay, sure. Alright, there's reward number 3. 4 out of 4, because obviously I've done 3 races, but they challenged me 1, and that's why it counts as 4 out of 4. Let's see. All right, again, same situation. Going for the first race, all right? See, I'm not... Have I raced? I feel like I did this one already. Okay, whatever. It's fine. All right. I don't know if it's the exact same... No. The other one was in the afternoon. This is in the evening. Man, I really wish they did this with more tracks. They did it with Barcelona too, where Barcelona only has 2 versions, right? Barcelona and Barcelona Reverse. But Barcelona Forwards, oh man, I did that wrong. Jesus. Barcelona Forwards, it's like in the afternoon, and if I remember correctly, why did I go back here? Oh, I messed up, I picked the wrong path. This is gonna be an L. Barcelona Reverse, it's in the evening, and it looks kind of like this, very orangey. It looks very, very dope, and I like it. I wish they did that more with other tracks in this game, so as to make them look very, very different. But oh well, whatever. Yeah, this is a big L, and that was honestly my fault. I feel like I could have beaten this individual, my opponent, but I did a dumb and I went on the completely wrong route, and that is that. Fine. He beat me with a 2-check Faraday, Ultima, Centenario, and a Devo. Alright, I take the L, fine. Regardless of being an L, I still get my reward, so that's fine. This is why I like Gauntlet in the... Wait, position 33? Damn. That's why I like Gauntlet, because whatever results you're getting, you're still gonna get rewards. So, people, if you're not playing Gauntlet, play it. Even if you get all else, doesn't matter. You're still gonna get rewards. So, I don't know why I picked the one in the middle, but that's what I'm going for. Nevada. Okay, let's see what I can do over there. I'm not a huge fan of Nevada for the reasons that I've explained. Reasons being that this is a track that the most old school players of this game have practiced for 10 years now, and I've only practiced it for 3 years. So of course they have a ton of experience, and that is why I tend to do relatively fine in the big picture when I'm driving either on Terra 9 or Orbital Loop, because those are newer... Oh, I didn't mean to do that jump, but okay. Because those are newer tracks, so me and whoever else have had pretty much the same time to practice them. Am I saying that if I had the time, the 10 years of practice, I would be an alien on this track? No, I'm not an alien no matter what. But I think I could do a little bit better. Nowadays, I think that I can defend myself relatively alright in this track, but I still don't know all the nitty-gritty on the little speed tricks in this or pretty much any track, because I'm not one for too many speed tricks. Not because I don't want to. Let me try that again. Not because I don't want them, but because, well, I just don't have the attention to go and trying those really difficult but fancy moves and all of that. Whatever. It's fine, and that's a W, baby! For position 33 where I am right now, I'm surprised that this race wasn't harder. Listen, no disrespect to Mr. Gladiator, alright? He played good. Just for some reason this felt a little easier. I beat him. He was running with a Batista, Devo, Chiron. Oh wow, standard Chiron. Arash and Tuatara. Alright, he doesn't have necessarily the most insane cars. Batista and Devo are really good, but the Chiron, Arash, and Arash aren't great, and Tuatara, I don't know, because I haven't driven it. I heard that it's also just mid, which, it's fine. And there it is, the ultimate rewards that I was aiming for. That being a dice, the important one, but also 88,000 plus 8,000 of this. That's pretty good, because this is almost enough to convert one Class S wildcard. And I know you're expecting me to sing. I'm not gonna do that, alright? What kind of person would I be if I sing in a video? So let me just go into another race. Oh no, Coda, that's the person that I already raced. You know what? Alright, let's try the revenge. Let's see if I can do it better. But yeah, it's the same person that I already did before. Okay, I'm sorry I had to do it. I can't help it. I really like this song. But yeah. So by the way, I know that it sounded like I was a little late on the singing and all of that. There's a hold on. This is the part where oh man, a lot of times I mess up that jump. Mr. Koda, I think you're gonna defeat me. But yeah, it sounds like there's a delay when I'm singing like that. It is because the microphone has a tiny bit of a delay compared to what is actually happening. It's a recording, whatever, don't pay attention. I swear, I'm singing on time. Maybe not on tune, but I'm singing on time. But anyway, let's keep going. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat him. He definitely is driving really, really well. Oh, hold up. Oh, no. Ah, that was close. Well played, Mr. Koda. Well played, and I'll take the L. It's fine. At the end of the day, I already got the rewards that I wanted, so this is as good as it gets. But there you have it. That was a little bit of Gauntlet with the Lambo team. Now, will I make another video at the end of the season? I don't know. If I have time, I will. But I make no promises on that. But we'll see. We'll see. I would love to show you the last races of the season where things get really, really hectic. But alright, we'll figure it out. If you want to get a heart and a pin, you need to leave me the key phrase, which for today is Lambo Power, baby! First person to post it gets the heart, the pin. You know how this works. Also, check these other videos about the Crew Motorfest. Man, that game is really fun. Check it out. They're short, they're fun, it has a lot of races. It's interesting. Check them out. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.